understand.
All right.
You know, when
So,
I can rebuke death, you're not
where's
getting
Maisie right now? Is she in the kitchen? Is she like...
Oh, she's at the counter pretending to wipe the bar. You can tell, like, she's literally just standing there with a rag, just leaning forward with her ear tilted to the table. And then when you turn and look towards her, she's like, oh, gets a mug and starts wiping it.
So, so we're eating.
Fair.
And we got to find this guy.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Oh, yes. I bet
So
you he went underneath the city.
You think he went under the city?
Ooh.
Yes.
I think that he might be right.
How do we get underneath the city?
Sewers?
What?
No, this is good.
It's a sewage system, right? You talked about
There
it.
are
Maisie.
sewers, yeah.
Hey, Maisie, is there a sewage system under the city?
Yeah, we have sewers.
You think that this killer could have escaped through the sewers?
Do you think that's where he went?
I don't know. We're trying to figure this out. We need to find this guy. He's a killer.
Do you have catacombs here?
I mean,
Are there
they say that there's all kinds of
Weird.
tunnels under the city, but
Are
I
there
don't know anything about
any
catacombs,
interesting
maybe.
stories that come out from underneath the city?
Well, every once in a while, there's somebody who says they hear strange noises, and then there was a little boy, George. He went missing a few years back. And brother
Boy George?
They were playing near one of the sewer entrances. And he went down there on a dare, and never came back out. So we mostly avoided. But
you know
I don't
Did
know.
anyone go
entered.
down there to save him?
Well, of course, the town guard looked for days
Of
and days.
course
They never
the
found
guard.
Rady.
Guard, John.
Yeah.
That
Never
is not the
found
person
boy.
that you call on, clearly.
Maisie, do you know where the entrance is?
Well, I mean, there's some in the streets. Why would you want to go down in the sewer?
Maybe.
Well, first
We've
of all,
gotta
we got
find this killer.
George. We got to find George.
Oh, we're gonna find
No
Boy
one
George.
else found
Well,
him.
that was several years ago.
So
Yeah,
would it be
well,
Man
Guys,
great.
we're not finding George. We're finding the
Would
killer.
it be Man George now?
Maisie,
Yeah.
George.
what do you think happened to this escaped prisoner?
I don't
Can
know.
we just beat him out of the group?
Do you have any theories?
No.
Who do you think could have helped him escape?
Probably those awful mercenaries you
Yeah.
fought. that
Yeah,
captured
they're-
Totally
Father
agree.
Langdon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Who-
definitely
who've
them.
been
That's
causing
a
all the
safe
trouble in
thought to
town.
have too, Maisie, because you don't want to have dangerous thoughts. You don't want to think in a way that might get you in trouble.
Does he ever make you feel
Or put
uncomfortable? Sometimes he says things.
in dangerous positions?
What is your
Because there's-
intent
Oh,
with
I'm,
that statement?
What are you
oh, I'm trying
talking
to
about?
scare.
Okay, roll an intimidation check.
Why are you...
Why?
He is just something else.
No, I don't
Didn't
intimidate.
work.
Good, this is the only person that likes us.
Yeah, can you just cool it?
Well, I don't know what you're insinuating. I don't know what could be dangerous.
Well,
about
it's good
this.
that you have heroes here.
You asked
Yeah.
me a question.
It's good that the heroes are
sorry.
Well,
staying
it's
here.
good that we're staying
Well,
here. And
you know what? I have a lot of work to do, and if
You
you're the
should.
heroes, then you should tell me what your theories are, and I should just go about my business.
I think he's under the city.
I think that I'm sorry for his behavior. He can be super creepy. I agree with you.
it's a good adjective.
I think so. So yes, I agree with you. We should check that out.
Under the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, let's go get our stuff together.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I've
Go
got
upstairs.
guys. I've
So
got
we're each going
two
to go to our
gold.
own rooms and get our own things.
We're gonna go. Yeah,
to
we're
get
gonna
our
go
stuff.
upstairs to our own rooms and.
Pack our stuff. Oh, and can you pack us some food? I don't know how long this is going to take. Get really hungry as a group.
I mean, I don't really have a lot of food ready right now. If you want it right away, I kind
There's
of.
time.
Yeah, we got a
got
little
time.
time.
We got time. There's no rush.
Do you
I'm
mind?
sure I'm sure this
mind?
dangerous murderer,
You already went upstairs.
he's fine.
Do you mind?
He'll wait.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you
I'll-
so much.
I'll get you guys something.
Here.
Make us a few days worth of food, each of us.
Don't listen to him.
Just
And I put down 5
Quick.
gold coins.
Well, yeah, I think that I can definitely rustle something.
And
up.
apologize from this guy.
No problem.
Where
I've,
did you get all this
I've
gold
been dealing
from?
with him for
don't know,
nigh
I
on
have-
2
I
weeks
have a
now.
lot.
I know his manners.
Speaking of,
You're
Jim,
to me.
can I, as we go into our rooms to gather our things, can I count how much was in that coin
Yep.
purse?
Give me 100 and
Yep,
get
yep.
stupid
You find
Spanish
3 gold
potion.
pieces.
I'm going to put
That's it?
2 golden... Oh, those are...
I'm just
The
joking.
town guard. These guys don't make a whole lot.
Okay, 3
3
gold
gold
pieces.
pieces.
Yes.
15 silver pieces
15.
and 42 copper pieces.
Thank you, sir.
So we go upstairs.
Yes, you go upstairs.
and we share this episode. using the hashtag dragons instead.
Yes.
Everybody's
If
on
you
their
haven't already
computer.
done it. You should have already done it.
If
It's
you
still
haven't-
not too late.
Yeah.
You can do it at any point during the first half, and you're eligible to win the random drawing at the end for the limitless
So that you can
adventures.
run a much more streamlined
Yes.
and sensible game than we do.
I don't
guys
know
can
what
be
you're
much
talking about. This is
smarter.
perfectly sensible.
You always keep the door closed when you're climbing out of a magical
Oh,
chest.
okay. I thought you were something
Okay,
else.
go back to your rooms. You gather your stuff. Are
Yes.
Yes.
Is the actual
Not-
intention to leave?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't know. What are your intentions here?
Leave.
You gotta tell
Finished
me
eating.
something. Okay.
I
Finish-
set the
Going
bear
upstairs.
trap
Go
once
upstairs.
again
You said the bear trap again.
up where it should be, underneath my
Okay.
bed in front of the chest.
Okay. You push the chest back under the bed. Set the
gotta-
bear trap up.
I follow Lyra.
Okay.
No, I
Can
closed
I
the door.
ask her? I'm just asking you a question.
Fine, you can ask through the door.
Wow.
Great.
Can I
I'll
borrow
ask
your
through the
eraser?
door then, Lyra.
Okay.
I loudly ask, Lyra, are we going down into the sewers, or are we going to the other place?
The other place.
Because I was confused. Were you guys talking in code about our hidden location in the chest?
I opened the
Or
door.
were you...
Put a freaking bubble in your mouth. Just. I'm gonna. I need to meditate before you talk to me again, and that's not gonna happen for a while. So I'm
I
gonna
hear
need
this?
you to
Yeah,
calm
we
your
hear it
body.
very loud.
Very
I
loud.
go out and I say, Lord Marcus, we are going into the sewers.
Thank you quickly, because
Why?
I can't talk to him right
Because
now.
we're going to look for the food
Adventure.
aspect, and it gives us an excuse to get out.
Adventure. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Here,
What's wrong?
Wait, I have this thought.
where is everyone? What is happening
We're
right
in the
now?
rooms gathering
I'm
stuff.
sticking my head out. Guys, I have a thought.
Wait, are you
my head
peeking
out.
your head out, or are you in the hallway?
Yeah, no, she stuck her head
Which
out.
one
Stuck
are
her
you
head out.
into?
Are you
Yes,
in the hallway
Lyra?
or in the...
We're
I'm
picking
in my
our heads
room.
out.
I wanted to ask Jim a question.
Lyra?
but-
In your room
Why
or
don't
in your room?
we go and talk to Quickly for a second? Because I have a thought, and we probably shouldn't.
I
no.
can come with you. to
Fine.
talk to Quigley.
Yes, that's great. Why don't you come?
All right.
Craig, you had a question you said?
Bring it
Brad,
back.
we're going
I
to
would
talk
love
to
to hear
Quigley
your
in his
question.
room.
I want to know what question you have. I have questions. Okay, you go in Quigley's room. I
Yes.
get that. You're all in Quigley's room.
Yes. So my thought process is, if we're going to do the sewage thing, I think that we should put the codex back in the box.
Why did you
Okay.
take it out?
Well, I thought it through.
So what you intend to do is now go traipsing through the sewers while Lewis just sits in the box.
Well, no one's going in there.
Here, okay. Okay, guys.
Oh my god.
Damon says Lyra needs a custom spell, mouth bubble, range,
bubble,
silence,
range, yes,
one round
absolutely.
duration. I completely agree with you.
Yeah, we'll get right on that pretty
Please.
soon here.
So-
I
Please.
just
It's
want to
gonna
be
be
clear.
like bubble in your mouth, bubble in your mouth, bubble in your mouth, bubble in your mouth.
But you know
Well,
what?
she
We'll
can
get more
only-
done because this guy won't be talking over everyone.
Here.
Thank you, Damon.
Who are you people? You are so insane.
There is this magical box.
Yeah,
And listen, it's under a bed.
yeah,
And so a bed has three sides if it's
Yeah.
against the
Four?
wall.
yeah.
Right?
Three
Yeah.
sides.
So put it under the bed and you put a bear trap in front of it.
Yeah.
Yet there are two other sides you could grab it out from under the bed.
I don't even want to get into the debate over
Wait, are we
protecting
debating
the
bear trap
box.
technique
Oh,
now?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's a magical box under a bed. We're just gonna leave it there, and we're gonna go into the sewer, and surely no one's gonna come into his room that he was already kidnapped from, and take this box, break the lock.
Well,
up.
nobody saw him carrying
Go-
it in broad daylight.
No one either.
You know what? That is a really good observation.
We carry it with
We
us.
should
It's
totally
very
carry
light.
it with us. We should bring it with us. Put the codex in. Let's carry the box and get going.
No one is listening to you. No one is doing that. We're absolutely not doing any of your ideas.
I just want to, we're just going to leave Lewis shackled in this box until you guys are done in the sewers. That's you guys' big
Yes,
idea.
I
Yeah,
don't.
no.
We have not
Okay.
left
Why
any
are we
Quigley's
going
room.
to the sewers?
Because we need to find
need the
the
sword.
third aspect and
To be
give
fair,
us
where
it
we're
has
going.
been referenced.
Do
in-
you have... Hold on.
Listen.
Wait, you have those papers from Mortiforce.
Yes.
Can I see those papers?
You're yelling.
Thank you.
Loud noises.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
How many days do we have until the Red Masked Mercenaries
Yeah.
get pissed We had a week.
You have like
A couple
I think
days?
5 or 6 days left.
Oh,
yeah.
We have 5 or 6 days left.
Oh, okay. We got to do
Until
that.
Lewis has to return to them.
Yes, he has to return to
So
them.
he has
and
to
then
wherever that he has to make his way to them in order for that. Yeah. However long that's going to take.
Oh my
the
gosh.
aspects
Good
of
thing I
woe,
caught
I feel like we could put those on a back burner and wait.
But listen,
Okay.
if we just traipse out of this place carrying the treasure chest and we're like, "Yip-da-da-da-da-da-da-da," people are going to be like, what's in the treasure chest? Are you carrying this
Well,
bag?
here's the thing.
But if we're carrying
We're
it,
Carrying
waiting.
boxes, like carrying boxes is not a crime.
Listen,
You're allowed to carry boxes
I don't
in
know
town.
what to believe when you speak.
I understand
I
what's
just
happened
don't know.
here, and it makes sense. I am a tricky, trappy man.
Oh,
but
right.
but you've seen
That's-
people carry
that's
things
when-
like wooden boxes and sacks
Now,
in town.
Damon,
Like,
Damon brings up a point. He says,
And I agree with you, Damon.
Damon Geisler says Lewis will starve, possibly thirst to death,
Yeah.
while bound in another
another
dimension.
good point.
yeah,
But
if he hasn't had a seizure
Everyone
already
can
from being hit in the
survive
head
one
7
day
times.
caught him,
without
though.
water and food. By the time we get back, we'll just go down there and feed him, and
But
Nero
I
will make
I
water.
feel like Quigley would recognize that as a horrible mistreatment
How-
of people under his
how-
who a ward of his, and he would not be comfortable with that.
How in any way?
Nothing is
how in
working.
any way is this
Put
box
a bubble in your mouth, Jim.
safe?
Jim Jam.
Really
How
glad
is
I
this
started
box safe here in your room? That's what I want you to explain.
that.
to
So
me.
what do
You
you?
just want to wait here, then?
Yeah. What is your
Well, we told
plan?
the sheriff that we were going to wait here, and if he needs help.
So let's.
If we're gonna wait here, I'm gonna go meditate because otherwise I'm gonna hurt this guy. Already still a little frustrated that he.
So we
threw
can
me
wait
in
a full
put me
day,
in the
and then
box.
we will carry the treasure chest out
To where?
to
Yeah.
a safe place outside
No.
of the city.
Well,
And
you
You know,
Before
the
I
next
go
part of the
meditate.
deal was to get the bodies
The
and
bodies.
the alchemist fire
Yes.
that you had promised the Red Masked Mercenaries.
So-
And
Well,
you
that's
know
great.
Those
We
should
things
go
are
do
located
that.
at Simon's.
Here's the thing. I've got an alchemist fire we can give him. Let's just go get the bodies.
Well,
and
they
let's go.
want the crate of the shipment
What
of
in the
alchemist
world? He
fire that
didn't
they paid
say
for.
that.
Yeah, he wanted
Yeah, he
all of
did.
the
He
alchemist.
said it.
He said all of the
He
alchemist
said it.
fire.
There was a shipment of alchemist fire that
Missing.
Marcus refused to take with you guys to the meeting
Well,
that is at Simon's.
this is going to be ridiculous. We're going to take this. We're going to take this chest out. We're going to walk down the street. Everyone's going to be like, "What is this box?
That's what I said.
Could be a body in there."
Why don't we cover the box up with something?
Even better. Let's walk out with something that's covered.
I'm trying to think of ideas. Don't get mad at me.
We need to break.
You are so convinced that
We
your
need-
way is the right way. Why
What's
don't
my
you
way?
tell us
You
what
haven't-
your plan is
Here's the thing,
instead
you
of
have
being
not-
the
I
negative
agree.
Nancy?
You
I
have not
agree
even
with
let
Quigley.
me explain anything. You're just like,
We've been
You've
waiting.
been talking.
Crack.
Explain.
Say what you want to say
Rag.
right now.
Here,
what you need
you
to
have the
say.
torch of talking
Say
now.
what you
Go.
need
to say.
it's light enough. I could put my torch out too.
It's at this point, yeah. It's not
My torch is probably out a long time ago.
But I'm giving you
Broken.
the talking
I'm sure
torch.
that.
Okay,
So-
what's up?
Yes. What's your plan?
We need to break Lewis. We need to figure out the Red Masked Mercenaries. We need to figure that out. If we're gonna go kill them all, if you're gonna put a stone up his anus,
Yes.
we need to figure that out.
So you want to kill him first?
Thank you, Chris Fett. No one knows the struggle of Crag. This is true, except for Crag. And you
Please
guys.
give me a good
Your
idea.
struggle could not be nearly as difficult
Crag's
as mine.
struggle is
Do
real.
you
it's-
understand?
everything's always
do you
about
understand
you.
that we've had these papers for nigh on 24 hours now, and I have not been able to look at them, and that there are things in here that don't make any sense?
You did look at them. To be fair, he did look at
No,
them,
I
and then he
didn't.
handed them back to me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
No,
did.
you gave me the
Why
the
are we
poem to
arguing
solve.
over this?
You gave me the poem to solve, then you took
Because
it
we
back.
argued
You never gave me
over
these.
everything.
This has been.
Can't we
I was
just
never
be a
given
team?
these.
I just want us all
Ever.
to get along.
All right, shall we go down the...
No!
Oh.
No!
Oh,
There.
loud
Look,
noise.
in here.
And
Look.
first off, I'd like to say, you never
What-
open
I'm
the door when someone's coming out
No, I
of a
don't want
magical chest. What the hell?
Where's Jim?
Why did you put it in the magical chest?
We lost Jim. We lost Jim.
Who's coming out of the chest and you open the door and go,
Yeah,
hey Maisie,
that was
look,
your fault.
we have a magical chest that
I'm
people
a
are-
wizard.
Your fault. Jim, are you back?
I'm good. That's just the timing on that. It was just Marcus was just about to say that, and Craig, he knows how to swing it right back.
Okay, there's two different interpretations of the prophecy. We know that.
We know.
Yes.
One is called, but they're distinctly different in their interpretation. So understand that Woe the Unyielding is one version of the prophecy, and Woe the Unmerciful is the other version of the prophecy. Okay. Woe the Unmerciful was viewed as cruel and mean to his followers, and thus Lunai reached out to sent a worshiper to say that he was mean and stuff, right? And so the worshiper was killed because Woe said, you got to go kill this worshiper. I don't want this worshiper spreading heresy. And then Lunai got pissed, and that started the war between Lunai and Woe. But the other interpretation of the prophecy is completely different in that it says that Woe was never allowed.
Scott, yes, we are all friends in real life.
Yes.
We
Scott,
just argue playing the game.
Yeah.
And you guys are friends in real life.
Because we all
Yes,
hate each
Scott.
other's characters. Well, just Marcus's character. Go on.
Oh, you hate my mother.
We'll talk about that later.
The
I don't hate him. He just annoys us.
So in this, but in this other version, it's saying that Woe, the reason Woe's worshippers weren't treated well was because Woe was basically denied things by other gods, and Lunai was one of those other gods. So that's why the worshippers. So then, Lunai sent an emissary demanding obedience, and that's why the people rose up, not at Woe's command, and killed Lunai's emissary. But the most important thing of this whole thing, so basically what I'm trying to say is one version of this says he legit was like a good god, and another version says he wasn't. But the most important part is this sentence right here.
Yes.
So here's this version. When the ages passed and Lunai's wrath was cooled, 4 champions would resurrect Woe. We know about this. 4 champions would resurrect Woe. They would be the disciples of strength, cunning, justice, and intellect. All the cool things that we want to be, right?
Right.
This is in the good version. When they rode forth to break the seals, Woe the Unyielding would return to power to the world to protect the lands once more. Okay? And this specifically says that the disciples were split up into 4. And then the 4 people would return. In the other version, it says, Woe would be divided into 5 aspects and sealed away until Lunai had forgotten her righteous anger and the world had turned for an age. Then Woe would be released by 4 disciples, rage, malice, ignorance, and spite. So is there a 5th aspect?
Actually, guys, are we all together?
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys have been.
Hey,
you
so
guys have not moved.
this reminded me of my vision that I had.
You had a vision?
Right.
Why didn't you tell us about your vision?
Well, we were rescuing,
Lyra.
or we were taking someone out of jail.
Yeah, no, blah, blah, blah.
David is suggesting that I just have a random dragon attack town. That is becoming a more and more attractive option as they just
had a
burn
vision.
it all down and
Burn
rise
it
up
to the
the
ground.
ashes like a-
Wait, I have to tell my
Burn it to the
vision.
ground.
Yes, we need to hear about this vision.
Okay, guys, I had this vision, and there were raindrops coming into a pool with grassy rocks surrounding it.
Water?
It was beautiful. Yes, water.
No,
But-
you had
but
a
it
vision
said-
about
You had a vision of
water.
water.
No, but then something said, seek the 5th, seek my doom, seek the 5th.
Seek your doom.
Seek my doom. So the creature that talked to me said, seek my doom.
There was a little creature?
Well, it wasn't little. It just was a voice, but it sounded really massive and a creature. And it said, seek the 5th, seek my doom, seek the 5th.
Do you have to
And it was in
die
this
and then come
beautiful-
alive again?
I don't know.
Are you the 5th?
I think
Has
so.
to be the 5th.
Well, that's what I heard.
No, that doesn't make any sense for the
No,
interpretation.
'cause-
No?
No,
It's got to be a thing, another aspect.
Seek
of
the
woe.
5th,
Oh, okay.
seek my doom.
we
seek
know
the
there's
5th.
we know there was 4 aspects because that's what Mortifor said. He said
Right.
there was the wooden statue there's the smoke monster. There's the rage or malice.
it's
Do you
the
think we will
statue,
find it at the
your
raindrop
codex,
at the
there's a
pool that I
blade
saw the
underneath
raindrops
city,
falling
and
into
there's
next to
also
grassy
another
rocks?
that
Have you
There's an
seen that
animus.
pool
But
in
he also
town?
said
I
that there
haven't.
might
No,
be
it was
a
like in a forest
No,
by
he never
grassy
said there might be a
rocks,
5th.
and it was a pool.
It's never
I
been
think.
mentioned before
Listen
until
to
in
me
this
for
document.
1 second.
You're not listening to me!
Okay, I'll listen to you if you listen to me. All right, so I think where we can maybe seek the 5th or wherever this is might be at the pool where the grassy rocks were in my vision. But it was in a forest of some sort, and I think that maybe
But
that's
that
where
could
we'll
have
find
just
it.
been a dream.
No, it was in a vision. I was meditating and I saw it. This is what happens when I get closer to Serene.
I take out
You see
my
things.
6 feet of rope
Something talks
and
to
I
me.
start jump roping.
Okay.
Okay, now tell me what you were going to say because I told you I would listen if you listened to
You're
me.
working up a good cardio.
It's just to make me
Yeah.
happy again.
What were you saying?
I have to talk to Mortifor. None of this makes. This doesn't
double
add
dutch?
up.
So we got to go down in the box. Maybe I should put him in the box and in the corner.
In the box in the corner.
Marcus in the
Well,
He needs to go talk to Mortifer. I was just kidding. But let's go maybe down.
who's Doom? What did the voice sound like?
Seek the fifth. That's how it sounded. It sounded very raspy and deep, and it scared
Lyra,
me.
you made a good point. Should we go
Seek
talk
my
to
doom.
Mortifer and
Yes.
ask him about what Marcus has been saying?
Yes, because he
Lyra
needs.
made a good point. I said we should talk to Mortifor.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I'm
Those are
sorry.
the words that I said.
I
Lyra made a good point. She hasn't made a good point at all.
hey,
Oh, Lyra actually,
down.
Lyra has a good plan there.
I do have
Okay,
a
What are you
credit.
talking about?
I'm going to take
Marcus,
the credit there.
calm down. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I
Give me the
didn't
credit.
hear. So Marcus has a good point. Let's go.
That I
talk.
reiterated.
Okay,
Now,
great,
What,
cool.
Craig? What's wrong?
Craig, come on, man.
is that a correct interpretation of what she heard?
You would have no idea of knowing that.
I know.
Yeah, you have literally no idea.
But that wasn't. I wrote
Make
it down.
roll a d20 for me, Lyra.
Oh dear.
Add your intelligence modifier to it.
Should I roll a d20 to see
should
how
not.
well I'm
Or-
jump
Yeah,
roping?
see how good your cardio is going.
Intelligence.
Or if you're tripping over your rope.
I got 26.
26. Okay, so it occurs to you when you're talking
No,
That-
I forgot something.
that
Gregory's fun.
you keep saying doom, and when you remember the pool of water, you specifically remember that there was a sarcophagus in this pool of water. That's what that's that stone sarcophagus. And so the more you say doom, the more that feels wrong to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a stone sarcophagus.
Yes.
There was a stone. So I tell them
Okay. Tell them.
there was a stone sarcophagus in the middle of the pool.
Yeah.
In the middle of the pool that I saw.
Did the stone sarcophagus look like a god of some sort that you
Seek
recognize?
my
There were no
tomb.
markings on it.
There were no
Seek
markings on it.
My tomb.
Doom.
Seek my
When
tomb.
he says tomb, that sounds far.
That was what it said.
Seek my tomb.
Oh, seek my tomb, guys.
So we have to
It was
go.
Is
seek-
that not?
My tomb.
Yeah, that's someone who.
Man, I'm really good at visions. So yes, there was a sarcophagus in the middle of the pool that said, seek my tomb.
Sneak. We're doing great, guys.
Seek my tomb, seek the fifth.
You're doing
seek
great.
My tomb. So we
All
should go
right.
find a tomb. Oh my gosh, this is great.
The tomb,
Everything makes more sense now.
The tomb.
Thank
of
you, God.
woe.
So
Is it the Tomb of Woe?
where would we go to seek the tomb?
He didn't
of
say there
Woe?
was no markings on him.
Marcus, do you see anything in there that would take us
To a pool.
to a tomb?
A pool
perhaps?
that has a sarcophagus in the pool. It's in there.
I stop jump roping and
Okay,
I say,
you
I
stop jump
feel
roping.
so much better.
Good.
Here's some water.
You just doused him in water?
No, I gave him water. Here,
Hey,
pitcher.
what do you mean by give him water?
Well, I can. Doesn't
Yeah,
it
but
say?
what do you mean by give him water?
Does it just appear in my mouth?
It's just-
I'm like,
It's just in my hand.
In your hand,
hand.
and
Here's
you
some
bend
water.
down and sip the water out of her hand like a bird.
Here you
I'm
go.
very.
I'm
like,
taking care
why
of my
are we doing
friends.
this?
Taking care of my friends.
By the way, real quick, chat, if you're wondering what the documents are that I'm looking at, these documents are actually posted to our Facebook page. So you can look at the same documents that I'm looking at right now and give your own interpretation of the
yeah.
prophecy.
Okay.
So we have a Lewis down there.
You have a Lewis.
We have a Lewis down there.
I probably should
Could
give
he
him water.
eat?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
should probably
could he
give him
use
water.
some water? Could
Yeah.
he eat?
We need to go down there anyways because he's got to talk to Mortifer.
I will
What
watch
time is
over the box.
It's sun's coming up. Sun's up.
It's like
it's
5
probably like
a.m.
5 a.m. or
We've
so.
already
Yeah.
Like, let the wizard
Oh,
sleep.
it's really early.
Yeah, but he's
We ate
had a
breakfast
hard
that
night.
early?
We did sleep.
Mortifor didn't sleep.
Mortifer?
Oh, I thought you were talking about yourself again. I was like, how long did you sleep? We went to bed early.
Well, let Mortifor sleep.
Not when Steven, not when Lyra's around. Lyra makes sure that everybody gets like a minute by minute shower. All right, everybody is
Fisher, quick
clean
I need people to be
Early.
clean.
every day.
And sometimes they are just annoying, so they need water.
Water for everyone.
All right.
So they know how I feel without me actually saying it sometimes. They just know.
So what are you guys doing?
So it's 5
going in the
wait,
box.
is it really 5 a.m.?
yes.
With water.
We ate breakfast.
cannot make
this
you happy.
early? We
I-
made Maisie make us breakfast
She
at
did.
5
But I-
a.m.? That's awful.
I start jump roping again.
I just gave you water.
But I love how you say that we're going in the box. I'm not going in the box. You could go in the box.
Yeah, I need to give him water.
Craig and I
You
will
need to go
be-
into the box and ask your questions so we can go in the box.
Can we go in the box in about 2 hours when the wizard might be awake?
Well, I think we could just check on him. And plus, I asked Maisie to make us food for the sewage thing, so we should probably go down and get that, and we could just take it.
Why don't we wait for her to come up and open the door, and then we can go in the box with the door open?
Woodafore said not to
done
go in the sewers.
Does anyone know?
He did.
Woodafore said not to go in the sewers?
Yeah, he said don't go there yet.
Oh, yet?
Yeah, he said you're not ready. Or something like that. He said it was
Okay.
very dangerous.
Does anyone have knowledge local? Does anyone is
pretty sure
anyone aware
Marcus-
of what is around in the town?
No,
I think for the most part, we mostly know.
There's all this information. What else is
Yeah.
at the archives about? Like, why are we not doing smart things? What's wrong with you people?
Well, you
Why
just-
have you led me astray? I've just been running around watching you bash things. There's an archives. I can read things.
So let's
I can
go
read
to the
this. I can figure this out.
archives.
You never want to do anything.
You never wanna help us. So why would we give you anything to work on?
That lead out of the city.
You would not know that.
Okay.
No.
Okay, finally,
Maybe
everyone
you
got
have,
quiet.
You don't have knowledge
It's like a
engineering,
second.
though, do you?
No, I do not.
All right.
Why don't we take this stupid box and go to Simon's?
Wow, that's
Why don't we
funny.
get-
He
why
wants
don't
to
we-
take it
We can put the
outside.
shipment in there, so we don't have to carry the shipment.
We're not putting what?
It could be like our.
What?
Oh my
Carry the
gosh.
alchemist fire. You are. It might
All
be
right, what
too
have you
heavy.
figured out? I go over to Marcus and I ask
You
him
guys don't have the
if I can
alchemist
help.
fire.
But what I'm
It
saying
said
is, if we
Simon's.
took it to
Definitely
Simon's and put
Fine.
it in the box.
I was trying
Right.
to
But
extend
you
an
guys
olive
are
branch.
aware that you're not supposed to go to the Red Masked Mercenaries. Like the whole plan
Oh, they're going
that
to
was
find
explained
us.
to you was that you would let out Lewis. You would take Lewis to the bodies and the alchemist fire. He
Would go
on his own, and then you would part
Listening's
ways.
hard.
You would part ways.
Well, then
and
you're
you guys
loud
would have
and
no
talking
more
over
dealings.
everybody.
That's my friend.
Yes.
Kyle.
Yes,
Kyle
Kyle.
Pinkerton.
We are.
We are still talking
30
about that
minutes
box.
later, still talking about the box.
Kyle,
So-
thank you for watching me and everyone. Thanks. Okay, sorry. He's my friend. Okay, sorry. God, please tell.
And Alex is back.
These people are not my friends.
I vote with Sir Crag.
You vote with Sir
At
Craig?
this point, I've pretty much given up.
No,
Okay.
don't give up. What are we
Sir
doing?
Crag, stride boldly forth. Take the
Yeah, I
box.
know. That's what I say.
All right, let's go.
Stealing.
5 a.m. Let's go.
Okay.
I don't know what's
Something.
happening.
I don't know either. Just
Nobody. So the plan is to take the box
yes.
and go to Simon's. Yes.
Yes, but can we wait for a
Why
few
are we
hours?
going to
You can
Simon's?
do whatever you want. I can't stop
I
you.
don't
I
know.
just need to know what it is you
Why
want.
are we going to Simon's at 5 a.m.? Why are we going to Simon's?
I have no idea what's happening.
Because that's where the alchemist fire and the bodies are that need to get back to the Red Masked Mercenaries in order for them
that's good.
to
Okay.
consider you guys no longer on their radar.
All right, I'll go.
But we will wait 3 hours until it is a normal time to be up and about before
But if we go at 5,
And we're
going to
get out of town.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get the hell out of
No.
town, and that won't be suspicious at all. Daniel
Has a dark
Connor.
elf wizard that can be your friend.
Yeah, I'll be
But
your
I don't
friend,
think,
Marcus.
I don't think Marcus likes elves very much at all of any
No.
type, so that's not going to work for him either.
Can we fast forward 3 hours?
Yes, you can. I just
you.
need your guys' okay to do
All
that.
right.
I would
Yes.
love to fast
Okay,
forward.
Fine, I'm
you
lying
get
in
to
bed for
8
3
o'clock.
hours.
It is 8 o'clock. You go downstairs. There is food for you to take.
Yes.
You
Put it in my bag.
Second breakfast?
second breakfast.
Put it in my bag.
All right.
You leave with the
Second
box.
breakfast?
No.
No,
What do you mean no? She made it for us.
Craig, what
Wait,
in the
what?
world?
no.
Pay attention. Listen.
You had this plan. I can't.
What I wanted to do is I wanted to sit in the Mouse and Moth and have someone go in the box and break Lewis down.
Sit in the mouse and moth for everyone to see someone go into the box.
No.
Yeah, because we're gonna bring it down and we're gonna put it in the common area on the table.
That's what happened. That's where we are right now.
I stride boldly forth. I grab the box and I go outside.
I sit on the box.
The
You
Lord.
go outside. You
I
have
sit on the
in.
box. Before he
Okay.
can drag it.
I am so done.
You guys.
I am so
You
done
guys
with
let
all
me
of
know
this.
When you do a thing, whenever you do a thing, I'll be here to tell you what happens next.
Marcus,
What?
I'm trying to get rid of this foul, cursed evil in our lives.
Are we still
We're
in
gonna
the
stick
quickest room?
one of the rocks up the bum holes of the dead people, all right? Then we're gonna go ahead. That was your idea,
Here's
by
the thing.
way.
Listen, you trust Swiftwind Trading Company? Oh, he does. He trusts Swiftwind's trading code.
I
So,
have an
Craig,
idea.
if we don't do anything, nothing will ever happen.
Craig, why
Let's
don't
let the box decide what to do.
Stephen Fisher says, make the box the party leader.
Something
I
like that.
agree.
You know
It
what?
might
I
be moving
stand up
forward.
and I just
Forward.
No.
I just wash my hands
let
of
me,
it.
Craig.
Great. I grab the box and I start walking down the stairs.
No. I grab you by the shirt and I pull you back into your room for a second. Craig, listen to me.
I'm listening.
Can you and I go down there and intimidate him and try to get what you need out of him? That's what you want us to do. Craig, that's what you want us to do.
Craig is broken.
No, you're not broken.
Okay, we need to start working as a team where nothing's gonna get done. And we are never gonna get past the mouse and moth, which is really quickly becoming my least
Hardest
favorite
dungeon
place.
yet.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Right,
Let's go.
Just make a decision.
just-
Do something.
All right, I've got it. Are you ready?
I'm done.
Here we go. You're all about to have your minds blown.
All right,
Alex,
listen.
Craig.
Wait a second.
Alex, you
we are going to do this plan.
gosh.
No, we're going to do this plan.
Let him talk.
You're right.
Oh.
You're right, because it's a good plan. So here's what we're gonna do. Alex and Craig.
Yes.
You're gonna go down in the box and do what
fine.
you do.
That's great.
And you know what?
Yes.
No one will know what you do, so you do it.
Yes.
Okay? Quigley. Lyra. You
Right.
are gonna take the box.
Lyra's
After we take all the food that she has given us, and we carefully place a bag over the. Listen. Once the box is open, we put a sack in there,
Okay.
but we gotta make sure it's secure to the top so it doesn't go into the box. Put all the food in there.
Okay.
We
Okay.
close up the box.
Wait,
this
are we
idea.
Lyra
still
Yes.
in there?
and Quigley,
Okay.
you will take the food and leave
To where?
to Simon's.
We're going to Simon's.
So if anybody stops you and they want to know, you say, "Oh, we're going to prepare for our journey out in the woods where we think that he probably escaped to," and you will head towards Simon's Way, but only you'll go to Simon's, but you'll serpentine.
Okay.
After an hour or two, I will leave and go to Simon's.
Excellent.
I will let Lady Lyra do all of the talking.
Absolutely, Quigley. There. Are you all okay with the plan?
Move
Great
it
plan.
along. I agree.
We
Sebastian
do-
says move it along.
This is the Monty Python moment where they're like, get on with it.
JimJam,
1, 2,
we
5.
do that plan to the T.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
That sounds great.
What?
It sounds great.
Do
No,
not say but.
it sounds great. And this was one of my thoughts before that I wanted to create some sort of false bottom to hide that
Of
it was
course
a
it was
magical.
because you didn't say it. Not anywhere in this hour
You
of
go
arguing.
to hell. Wherever Serene sends people to hell, you go there.
In
All right.
I've been
I
hearing.
open up the box and I start climbing down.
There's a bear
Box.
trap in front of it.
He gets in the box.
Are you? No, there's not.
There's a bear trap.
No, there's not. Don't say
There's
that.
Quigley.
You jerk face.
Wait.
Are you? Great. Fine. Do I have?
No.
When you
No.
reach in
No.
to get the box,
No.
No, wait a minute. I
thought
just
the box
solved
was
it.
out and
I
he was
just
sitting on the
solved
box.
it.
he reset it. He specifically reset it after you.
But I thought he strode boldly forth with it and he sat on the box.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
I'm so
care
over
anymore.
this freaking box.
Get in
Alex
the box.
dies from a
You're
bear
in the
trap.
box.
Craig goes into the box.
You guys go in the box. You're in the box.
All right. thank
Lewis is there. He's there. What do you want from Lewis? He's tied up. He can't see. He's stirring. He's like struggling. When he hears you guys' footfalls on the stone, he starts struggling. And he's, who is there? What's happening to me?
Does Mortifor answer?
No, there's no other answer. There's apparently no answer
Well, this is
whatsoever.
mine.
You
Would you
guys
like
are
me to
standing
say
outside the
something?
box.
While this is happening, we go down and get the food and the bag and
Okay,
bring it
you
upstairs.
get the bag. You get the food. You do the thing.
And a staple gun.
you.
A staple gun. There's no such thing.
We got to figure out a way
All
to
right.
tie it.
We tie it up.
It
doesn't
works perfectly. There is now a sack that looks like
tied
a
it.
perfect bottle. It is flawless. There is no problem with it
It's
at all.
not gonna move.
When
One
you're
of you
like,
has high
what?
crafting
I can't
skill.
believe this isn't the bottom of the box. That's your thought, even though you just put it there.
Great. So then we get
And
the
then she
food.
looks up at the light. I love lights.
All right, now we can
love
continue
life.
back with this.
What are you guys doing?
Ripping the bag off of his head.
Okay, oh my god, what's happening? Wow, you again, no, don't hit me in the head.
You are going to help us. You are going to help us, or so help me God.
What do
think
you
this is
want
funny?
from me? You already captured. I'm supposed to.
I
You can't
want
just
the
take me back to
position
jail.
of your brothers.
Why?
Because we're going to finish this once and for all.
Finish what?
They threaten they're coming to kill us.
We're already done with you. Like, there's no reason.
No, they came to us.
And
they
said what?
They threatened us.
They
They're going
threatened
to come
you?
and kill us all.
Yes.
Well, then, that sounds unfortunate.
How many? Oh, that sounds unfortunate.
Really?
You're about to meet an
understand that I don't
unfortunate
have
end.
any. I don't have anything to do with what they do right now because I'm here tied up, so I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing.
If you want to go on
Lady
breathing.
Lyra and I close the box.
Okay.
And
pick
start
it up,
walking
That's
and
great.
start walking.
We're moving.
Okay.
We're inside. This is happening.
In the
This
box.
Is like,
The box is moving.
while we are going.
It's like the
Oh, my.
Ant-Man suitcase.
Yep.
And there's this
Exactly.
whole battle going on
Yeah,
inside.
yeah. There's a whole battle in the.
But we're in
Doesn't
there. We're-
move with
Good
you.
reference.
See you in a couple hours.
Different room.
Did you see the?
Whatever.
We're walking out to the forest.
So to be clear, I have positioned
Silence.
myself in a perfect way to give a tip to the local constable to go look inside the contents of the box.
No.
And I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm just messing
Oh my
around.
gosh.
I'm totally messing around.
Craig, what are you saying? What are you doing?
I want to know where the hideout is.
You just.
You have to tell us. If you want to live, it's you live, or you don't live.
I won't be responsible for you killing all of my friends. I won't
You-
do it.
you won't.
I won't do it.
You won't. I'll be responsible for it.
Daniel
Not
says
if I
so
don't
many
tell you.
funny things.
What? Why do you have me? If they're coming after you, why do you have me?
Because they
You
want
have to know that I already told you I wouldn't betray them.
they want you back.
Quickly. If
And
we go like
what do
this
you mean?
with the
They
box.
just want me to kill you and they want me back? I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't sound like Parker at all.
They want all the bodies in the alchemist fire and you back.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, they're going to kill us.
Otherwise, this starts to make more sense now.
Yes.
Well, why don't just give me back? Just give me back.
Duh.
Just give me back. You don't understand. Listen,
trust
did
him
they
now.
say what would happen? What happens when you give me back? What happens?
I don't. Craig?
You're asking them to have listened to something.
I know.
Marcus, hush.
No, I know. The inner Crag is so frustrated right now.
Whatever deal is being made, I assure you, my brothers intend to honor it. Parker, if he's made some deal with you, he wouldn't break it. Our entire way of business and life hinges on us being true to the deals we make.
That's
Mercenaries are very difficult to trust as it is, so when we make a deal, we stick to it.
And
if
you
he's
just
promised that
go
this,
out.
if we
You
can
just
all
go out
walk
and
away,
murder innocents. We're gonna give you
oh come
a
on!
wagon load. Come on.
How many
what?
people have you killed in your travels? Don't talk to me.
Innocents. I'm gonna go start burning people with alchemist fire. I don't think so.
Burning any? Look, I don't claim to be a saint. All right, we've done plenty of horrible things.
Yeah.
But Davison, he had a wife and 2 children, and I'm pretty sure he's a bloody paste on the wall of an old watchtower now.
Who's
So don't talk to me about innocence and guilt. Don't come to me and act so superior and demand that I betray my brothers and give up
Yeah.
their lives to you for no reason when they've tried to come to you with an honest deal.
Chat, the takeaway of all this was the name Davidson, and now they are just focused on the name Davidson. That's
made it out
That's
of
all
town
they
yet.
care about.
Yeah, did we make it out of town?
You have made it. You're getting towards the edges of town.
Great.
Nobody cares that you are carrying a box.
By the way, our best endorsement so far, I believe, was Daniel once again saying that this has taken his full attention away from Mass Effect Andromeda, which probably wasn't that difficult, but I'm glad to have done that. Or the box did that, one of the two. This box has ulterior motives.
Okay.
You gave us this box and it has been nothing but ruin.
I apologize.
So,
anyway, you guys are down in the bottom of the box.
Davison was an innocent.
Damon says, did
No,
they say
Davison
Lewis
wasn't.
had to be alive?
Yes,
yes, he
they
did.
Yes,
Lewis,
Lewis does have to be alive
Yes.
as part of the deal. No, none of us are innocent. My point is that none of us are innocent. But don't. My point is that you can't stand there and accuse me of something and demand answers from me and demand me to betray the people that I've worked with and known for years on some moral high ground when I don't think you have it, sir. I don't think either of you have it.
This is completely
He's got a good
pointless.
point.
This is why I kept knocking you out to begin with.
All we're asking
It's
is
a
that
complete waste of
you
time.
I just want a
you
red
go back
mask.
to the Red Mercenaries and tell them
Glad you're not.
that you're back and you leave everyone else alone and don't come after us and we won't come after you.
If that's the deal, then that's the deal. Of course, we would not. There's our horrible murderous organization has no intention of breaking the terms of the deal. Our terrible, horribly corrupt leaders have no intentions of if a deal has been made of reneging on that or coming after you after they said they wouldn't. So you can rest assured that won't be happening.
Sure.
Stop it.
Sure, I believe everything.
All right.
You two were the worst people for
Why
this
don't-
job.
Do we make it to Simon's?
No.
Are we there yet?
No, Greg puts his foot down and the box stops.
You are
don't
in
care.
the box.
No, it has nothing to do with that. Eric is so damn pissed. So pissed. I grabbed the pillowcase and put it back on Lewis's stupid head.
Wait, as Crag though, right?
As Crag, as hard as
Yeah,
I
wait,
can.
is Eric pissed or is Craig pissed?
Eric's pissed and Crag's pissed. Yeah, I put the thing on his head.
All right.
And I'm getting out of this box. I'm going back up. Or no, I have to wait
No, you
now.
gotta wait.
He's still
Yeah,
able to
I
talk
agree.
with the pillowcase on his head, right?
Yeah, I mean, he has
Yeah,
he
that's
doesn't
fine.
say anything else.
So now they're just sitting there in awkward silence?
I would assume, unless he's getting out of the box.
So have we made
I
it
can't
out
get out of
of
the box.
town to
They're-
Simon's yet?
You would get to Simon's. It takes about a total of an hour's travel outside of town.
Right.
You go north, you get to Simon's.
So I was left at the Mouse and Moth, right?
Yes, he was.
Did you? Is that your intention to be at the Mouse and Moth and not to have gone with them?
Gonna go back to sleep again.
Is that what you were? If you intended to do that, then that's where you are.
Yeah, I was at the Mouse and Moth.
Okay.
But I told them in about an hour or two I would meet them at Simon's, right? So I have an
Yeah.
hour or two
Okay.
to
Yeah.
No, I want to actually scroll.
Okay.
I want to put stuff into my spellbook.
Which one is it?
Let's start with.
So Daniel
I'm
Connor
so- I'm
says
so scared.
Crag should intimidate the information out of him. Daniel, we have tried that before, and every
No, we
single
haven't.
time
No, we haven't.
it turns out to be Crag
Hitting
bopping
him.
Lewis in the head until he's knocked
No,
out.
I'm gonna
need-
let this play out, and we're gonna go back. And I am so mad. Here, this is out of game. All of our leverage was gone when you told the guy, like we had leverage, and we could have. And then you're like, oh, but there's this cool deal, and
Me? What are you talking about?
He's mad at you.
Wow. Where did this come from? What do you
I was just so frustrated that you told him that there's this sweet deal where if we let you free,
No, that was going there.
like all we have to do is set you free, and this.
Maybe we
and
should
then-
leave Crag in the
That's
box
strong.
and let him work out his
Let
crime.
Alex
Like,
come
here's the
come
thing.
out.
Which one? Would you want to describe?
First off, real quick, Adam is very scared to put his first
I don't
scroll
understand.
into the scroll book because
Yeah.
I'm so worried about losing the scroll. But I'm going for Stone Shield.
Okay, it's a first level spell, so it's 15 plus 1 for the level of the spell. Is the spellcraft check that you have to make.
Why'd
in
you
order
tell
to
me that?
successfully copy the spell into your
Why?
book.
Oh my god, I hate you.
You should
so
talk
much.
to the die.
Please be like a good
Really
die. Okay, it's a 9 on the die. My spellcraft's an 11. That's 20.
Okay. It takes you about an hour, but you successfully copy the incantations into your book, and now you can memorize that spell and cast it
Can you my pen?
whenever you please.
Hooray! So I no longer have the scroll.
You no longer have the scroll.
But
It
I have
does
Stone
consume the
Shield.
scroll. It consumes the scroll, but you have the spell in your book.
Okay, so added to my
Can
spellbook
I make a perception
is
check to see if anyone's
Stone
following
Shields.
us?
Yes,
Awesome.
make a perception check. That's a good idea.
Nat 20.
Okay, you have noticed that no one has noticed you more than they have already been noticing you over the last week or so. I mean, you guys catch attention, but like nobody's following you. None of the guards at the edge of town seem to they don't impede you. Nobody really cares that you're just walking through town.
Have I noticed over the last day or two that I am eating less to full?
No.
So Ring of Sustenance doesn't seem to do anything yet?
You know that there's an attunement period to it.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't seem to be a gradual thing. It seems to be you just wait the week and...
So I have another hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to get jump
Okay.
into my
Same.
spellbook.
It's the exact same level of difficulty, so go for it.
Get it, get it, get it.
19 on the die.
Oh, easily done. You managed to, in half the time, you managed to scribe the entirety of the spell into your book. You can now memorize it whenever you memorize spells.
Hooray! To copy a scroll to another scroll, is that possible, or it has to go in my book first?
It has to be one that you know, yeah, because your
Yeah.
book represents the spells that you know intimately enough to actually write them out.
All right. Well, it sounds like I don't have enough time to do Scroll of Protection before. I have
No,
to
that
reassign
would be unless you don't care about being on time.
it. Yeah, I don't care about being on time.
Okay. If you wanna sit there and do it, you can do it. If you make the roll for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up. 12 on the die, plus 11, 23.
Still enough. Even though this spell is more difficult, you are able to scribe it into your scroll without too much difficulty. You
Protection
guys
from
make
evil.
it to Simon's, right? And you know that the plan was that you were going to wait for a while, and then Marcus was going to meet you. I assume at some point Craig and Alex come out of the box, or
Yes.
no? Or...
Yeah, we let them out.
Yeah, it's
Is it
out of the box?
lunchtime?
When we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
to Simon's, we let them out. We
Are you
undid
guys
the
fighting?
bags, and we
I
took
don't know, he's
the
not talking
food
to me,
out
though.
so that it didn't fall in,
Yeah.
and so that they could get out.
Okay. So I
So I climb out.
climb out of the box. Craig,
You climbing out or are you staying in?
What are you
Do you
doing
have
in the
more to
box?
say?
Like,
I'm not climbing out.
you're
Okay,
not
do we
climbing
need
out of the box.
food?
Okay. You're down in the box.
I'm still there. He's got his mask on.
do you pull
Yeah,
your knife
he's
out?
got his mouth.
It's been
That's fine.
quiet. I don't pull my knife out.
Okay.
So we were going to do this the easy way and just talk to you. You understand that, right?
The easy way would just be to honor your word.
Let him go.
Honor my word. I want to intimidate the crap out of him.
Okay. Tell me what you do.
So I'm going to rip his mask off.
Okay.
I'm going to get in his face
All right.
and tell him he has one last chance.
Okay.
It's going to be the hard way, and he's not going to like the hard way.
Okay.
Nobody
rolled it.
likes the hard way.
I rolled a 15 plus 5, 20.
Okay. You can tell that when you've got the knife out and you're down in his face and you're just looming over him and you spit these words into his face and you can tell that he's breaking a bit. Like he's no longer looking at you with that sort of righteous defiance that he was before, and you can tell that you're getting to him. What do you want?
I told you what I want. I want their location, their numbers. What are your numbers?
There are a lot of us.
What's a lot? 10?
100,
100.
110.
110. And where?
We have a fort.
How far?
It's far enough. Listen, I get it. I get it, okay? I get it. You don't have to do this. You don't want to go looking for Parker. You want to kill me? You could do it easily. I can't fight back. Yeah, you could. You killed all of us at the tower. You can, okay? I get it. But you go looking for him, and a lot of people are going to die, man. A lot of people. You are probably going to be among that number. Why are you so bent on doing this? Just let me go.
Just tell me where it is.
It's north. It's north. Go there. Go there. Go, I dare you. And if you let me go, I'm gonna tell him you're coming. I'm telling him you're coming. I'm gonna tell him how that you spit in the face of this deal. So you might as well kill me, because I'm gonna tell him that you spit in the face of this.
I put the sack back on his head, and I go up the ladder.
Okay?
So how'd it go?
Well, I got what we needed to know.
What?
I was gonna break his feet, too.
Well,
Didn't
what
even
did
have
you-
to hurt him.
What did you find out?
Dragon's stuff took a dark turn, everyone. You found the true heart of Crag.
I'm starting to think that Lord Marcus
What
might
did
be
you find
the
out?
true sense of good and a good conscience to follow, so I wait for A-Team to get there.
What did you find out?
Yeah, we'll wait for Marcus.
Are you gonna tell us?
We'll wait for Marcus.
Okay. You wait. You know that
Jump
you guys were
roping.
supposed to wait for about an hour. Quigley goes to jump roping. He's very concerned about his cardio. Daniel says, "Intimidate. Do it to every enemy."
That was too easy.
It was too easy, Craig. You were so upset.
Here's the thing. And you said I had my dagger.
Yeah.
I didn't want to use my dagger. I was gonna break his legs. I was gonna crush his feet. I was gonna start with his feet and just work I was gonna destroy that guy. I'm glad it didn't have to come to that.
I'm glad. Glad that
Intimidation.
we didn't have to go and
But
break a
now
man physically.
the whole deal is basically off.
Yeah.
Way
deal's-
to go,
Wait,
Sir
what do you-
Crag.
what do
We
you
don't
mean?
know yet.
I mean, that was
doesn't- yeah, you
outside
don't.
of game.
Yeah. All right.
So, you guys know that you were supposed to wait for about an hour, but about an hour passes and there has been no sign of the wizard. Do you
Jump
continue to
roping.
wait?
Yes.
Okay. Another hour passes.
Why do we need him?
I want to go back though. Here's
We
I'm
do
going
need
back
him.
to what I was so frustrated about
We
before.
do need him because it's all about magic.
Here's what I was frustrated about, Diana.
My
I don't know if going
goodness!
back is the best idea.
Yeah.
Maybe we just go
Let's
forward.
go forward.
Go
Maybe we just
Maybe
go
we go
boldly.
forward.
But I want
Forward.
to. So no, because this is
Oh my gosh.
experience,
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
and just in the future. So
I'm gonna sit back.
we had
Can I
this
sit back with
deal
you? I'm gonna
that
sit
was
back.
given to us.
Okay.
We know the deal.
Okay.
You went and you told. So we're going down and talk to this guy to like scare him, intimidate him, and threaten him into
but
telling us stuff.
the deal
And then
is
you're
off
like,
now.
you're like an evil villain that reveals his master plan to the hero before. So you told him
I
everything.
think we did get the dichotomy correct there.
Does
that
he-
you guys were the villains and that they're actually the good guys in the
Just
story.
let us know when Lord Marcus appears.
If the darkest timeline
love
of
Quigley.
Crag or the box of random
So-
possibilities, is it all interesting to you? Make sure to share.
Yeah.
Use the hashtag dragons and stuff with your share. You'll be automatically entered to win. We're gonna do that drawing soon.
Yeah, it's-
and, you
it's
know,
coming
write
up soon,
something
guys.
cool with your
It's
share,
coming
like
soon.
box for president or something.
I don't know. Marcus, after you get the second or the third scroll into your book, do you intend to leave right
Yeah.
away or okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. I just needed to become more powerful.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, you're more powerful now.
Am I more
Okay.
powerful from my jump roping?
So at this point, you guys have waited 2 hours. You've seen no sign of Marcus. You continue to wait.
Yes.
Okay, you wait, and at the end of the third hour,
Oh no.
you see in the distance on the road coming towards you is a robed figure, sauntering without a care in the world, with no sense of urgency. And he arrived. Within a few minutes, he arrives.
I go, A-Team!
18.
A-Team!
And then I look at a brooding Crag and a brooding Alex and a quiet Lyra, and I go, what'd I miss?
Things have not,
So, Craig, what
Did you
happened
guys
in
just
the
spend
box?
the last 3 hours not talking to each
Yeah.
other?
yes.
Yeah.
I was
Yes,
just sitting
believe
here
we
not
did.
talking.
So should we continue with your plan, Lord Marcus, and get him out of the box and set him free?
I mean,
That probably wouldn't be the best idea.
why would that not be the best idea?
'Cause I got
That's
the
the way to peace.
I got the information out of him where Parker is and where they are. He said there's 110 of them.
So,
Okay,
why
so
can't we let
them
him
just
go?
go be 110 of them.
Oh, I don't know if that's going to work
Why?
because I intimidated the crap out of him.
And?
And
What
now
does
he
that mean?
said, I'm going to go and the deal's off. And I'm going to go tell Parker and,
So kill him.
What? Why,
No,
why,
no,
why,
so you'll have to
no,
kill
no.
me.
why did you... Wait,
Oh my gosh.
Craig,
This box is the death of us!
What are we gonna do?
The devil's box.
Craig, what do you want to happen?
I want all the red.
What he wants to happen?
He wants everyone
He wants
dead.
to run up to 110 Red Masked Bandits and smash every
We
single
can't
one
even
of
handle
them.
6.
That is true. It is what he wants.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm close to positive. These are just guys doing their job. Like, they probably have families or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, they're just
Actually
doing
with you.
a job,
So
like
would-
we do a job.
So we do a job. So would we go out and kill women and children or horribly burn people that don't deserve it?
No.
No. Would they?
I don't know.
And
Probably if the money was good enough.
Yeah, there you go. Is that not evil?
What do you think Alex would do for enough money?
Is that not evil?
Yes, it is
Damon
evil.
says
but
wizard
the
casts
greater
Swizzle Stick and
evil
stirs things
would
up.
be to start a war with these people and have them come to Trapsborough
And
kill
kill.
all the innocent people that we were trying to save by setting them free.
That's why
that's
we
what
go
I said.
and burn them down.
Okay, Marcus,
Craig's mad
I'm
at me 'cause
agreeing
that's
with
what
you
I
right now.
said.
Craig, how many people can you take out?
We have crates of alchemist fire. We could get the drop on them and kill them all.
That never works out for us.
Lady Lyra,
And the show will
will you
end.
go down into the box and maybe try to calm him down a little bit?
Craig, you know what? Let's play with this idea for a second, Quigley. Craig, there's plenty of alchemist fire. We're in an empty area, clearly an alchemist testing ground. Why don't you take one of those bottles of alchemist fire, just throw it out there, just see what it does. Just
please
see.
don't.
You don't know what it does.
Don't do it. Don't.
There's plenty
We're
of
gonna
boxes.
die.
I'm not saying throw it at the box, I'm saying throw it out in the grass or whatever. Throw it out
And a forest fire starts.
there. Let's just see what it does. Why don't
Smokey
you
the
see what it
Bear!
does? Because you haven't been able to do this yet, so you light something on fire.
Take in one of these things.
Smokey the Bear never taught
when
us
you
about
say one of
alchemist
these
fire.
things, you mean the alchemist fire. You guys have stopped a little bit outside of. You guys are looking ahead of you is Simon's place. Okay. So when you say I take one of these things,
So I have to go in.
Is that?
I
But
thought
you
we
have
were
one.
inside of Simon's
I am not
place.
giving it to you.
You have
they were in
one.
the back.
I'm
You
not
guys
giving it
remember
to you.
that when you guys came back. Yes, actually, the alchemist fire crates because you guys never took them out of the basement because you guys.
No, they were down
Marcus
there, we
was-
didn't have time.
So there, you have to go around back,
Yeah.
down into the
No,
basement.
she has one.
He has
I'm
one. Yeah.
not giving it to you.
Give it to me.
None of this is making me want to give this to you.
Intimidate.
Don't you dare.
Alex did it to
Don't
me.
you dare.
Alex did it to me.
I'm intimidating her
Water, water, water.
to give me
Ugh.
the alchemist fire. Give it to
Craig is
me.
being so mean
Okay.
tonight.
You are being
Craig
awful.
is off his hinges
Oh, two.
tonight.
Okay.
No.
Lyra, you are actually really just feeling more determined that Crag is completely off his rocker
He's
at this
gone
point.
crazy.
At that he is not at all speaking sense, and that he might need to be stopped because he is marching
Is that
on
what you
some
want me to
path
do,
that you have
Quigley?
no idea where it's coming from.
I'm not giving you that. I'm sorry, but I don't know what has gotten into you.
I cast sleep on Craig.
I roll.
Per 18
We'll see.
reader's request.
Yeah.
I would go with the higher level sleep.
Okay. So the DC on your save is
1,000,000. It's a second level?
yep
17.
13 plus 2.
15. Crag.
15.
Crag falls over into a deep magical
Should
slumber.
we put him in the box?
That was.
Over
So now that he's asleep, Lady Lyra, do you mind going into the box and trying to talk to Lewis and tell him we're not going to go fight 110
Yes.
mercenaries?
But you
and-
know, yes.
And maybe
Sorry.
calm his nerves, and then let's bring him up and set him free.
For
I
the
like that
record,
Can anyone see us where we are?
Nobody has been around. It's
That
you
sounds
guys
good.
have been.
just so you guys know, that's what I said to him.
My question though, how am I
Can
going to
we-
get him out of the ropes and stuff?
I'll have to
hold
go
on,
down with
hold
you.
on. Before the big scary barbarian wakes up
Sure.
and is angry at everyone, does anyone have anything they want to be able to say to Crag when he wakes up? Because he's not going to be happy, one, with me. So I'm going to vanish,
What?
to be clear about that. You can all handle this. But also, maybe, I don't know, if he's supposed to go take the alchemist fire to everyone and he's a wanted fugitive, he'll probably need a cart full of alchemist fire and the dead bodies that I don't know that are here. Are they? Are
Yeah,
they still
they're
here?
Well, we haven't gone in and checked.
Is the alchemist fire here? Is there a horse on the cart? Because I remember that was a problem last time.
No. Okay, well, we
So-
haven't
All
looked.
right, fine. He has a point. Marcus
You
has a
know
point.
that you have 3 minutes or so until angry barbarian
Yeah.
becomes a problem.
And I say, so, again, I'm going to leave. I'll be back. But you guys just take care of him.
Well, while you're gone, can you go check and see if the alchemist fire is here and
No,
do that?
absolutely not.
Why not?
Because I'm leaving.
You can leave that direction.
I will go check on alchemist fire and the dead bodies.
Okay,
All
maybe.
right, yeah, I'll go with him and check around.
Okay.
I believe you should.
We're
wait.
gonna
Wait, I need to
deal-
go.
No,
I
he
need to
hates
go,
me right now.
I need to go be, whatever. I've got to go down
Oh,
and
yeah, you gotta
talk
go
to
down.
him, guys.
Okay.
Let me go find the bodies and the alchemist. You stay with him. He hates me right now.
I will
So I'm gonna go look around.
some sense into Sir Craig.
You're gonna go look around at the house.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna deal with you then first.
Okay.
Okay. Simon's remains much as you left it. Only now, as you get closer, there is an air of abandonment to it. Simon has clearly not been back home since your confrontation with him in his lab. You get up to the house. You know that around back there's a shed, and that was where the wagon was, and then you know that that's also where the doors that lead down into the lab are. Or you could go inside the house. What do you want to do?
No, let me go outside where the lab was.
Okay, you go around the house. You make your way around the house towards the wagon shed and where you know the doors to the basement are. Mm-hmm. When you get around the house, you see that the shed itself is closed, which you guys remember because you guys packed it and closed it. Like, you remember doing that. But there's also a stench of rot and decay in the air, which makes sense too because you remember leaving some bodies out, and it's been a while, and they're very ripe. Speaking of the stench that gathers around the air, make a perception check for me.
Also, everybody remember, just about time for halftime as it is. Make sure you get your shares in. Use the hashtag dragons and stuff. If you don't share, you're not eligible to win the prizes, so make sure you share, and you have to use the hashtag dragons and stuff, and it has to be a public share. If it is private, we won't see it.
I rolled a 3 plus my 6 gives me 9.
Okay, it's easy. You notice that over on the wagon, or the door to the shed, it looks as though there are some deep scores in the wood. A huge, messy array of long, deep scores. It is immediately apparent to you that something has been scratching at this door, something with long, sharp claws.
This door?
The door, the outside of the door has long claw marks on it.
Charles has a good idea. We should frame Lewis against his friends, so when he tells him about the broken deal, this is good. It's a long play. We'll have to be diplomatic about it. Good job, Charles Pryor. Or yes, I think that's a good idea.
Obviously work with how.
What are you doing?
Does the door seem open?
You could go up to it. Do you want to go up to it?
Yeah, let me go up to it for a second.
There's no lock on it. You could open it if you wanted to. It does not look like it's hanging open, but it's not locked. So it's just sitting there.
I'm not going to go through it. I'm going to go back to where they are.
Okay. As you make the decision that you're going to go back, you hear a sound that raises the hair on the back of your neck.
Do I see this?
And when you turn towards the sound, you see a hunched, a chilling figure crouched in the grass. And that is where we'll cut for a short break. We all need a moment.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching our show. You might be catching up with us right now, but once you've caught up with us, watch us live every Friday night at www.facebook.com/dragonsandstuff, where you can win amazing prizes and also chat with us live. It's incredible. So continue watching now and watch with us later. And remember, stride boldly forward.